Hi, my name is Danny Johnson with your video answers to the questions that you left on Facebook. By the way, if you have not connected with us yet on Facebook, what are you waiting for? There are so many incredible people that are on that page, over 130,000. In fact, by the time you're seeing this video, it might be 150,000. One of the questions that was asked, and I normally would never answer a question like this, comes from Holly. And what she wrote was, what is your typical day like? A day in the life would be really neat. I typically would never answer a question like that, but I have to tell you something. You know, when I first started in the business community, they were such a different kind of a community than the one that I grew up with. You know, I'd grown up with so much violence and abuse, drug addicts, alcoholics. My parents never worked a day in my life. They still haven't. And I'm talking about the man that raised me. Anyway, when I met the first millionaire that I met, one of the things that he said was to find someone who has what you want and follow them, learn from them, study them. And he talked about studying successful people. Well, I remember when I was 19 and 20 years old, so impressionable, and just wishing I could follow that person around for a day, wishing that I could get inside of their head and watch how they did. I mean, I wanted to see how they ate. I wanted to see, like, what time did they get up and what did they think about the first moment out of bed? What did they think about it? And what did their daily routine actually look like so I could model my life after that daily routine? Now, you might be thinking that's crazy, nuts, and stupid. It really is the only reason why I'm going to answer this question, because I had the same exact question in my head. And why is it important for me to answer this? Well, a lot of probably what I'm going to tell you probably doesn't mean much, other than you'll see that I'm a normal mom like everybody else and a wife who is working part-time. My life probably looks very similar to other people's lives. Maybe just the difference in the actual tasks that I do for work might be a little different. The facts are that birds of a feather really do flock together. They really do. And the people that you hang out with all day, how they think, what they eat, what they shop like, probably has had a major impact on you. What comes out of their mouth, you'll find that often comes out of your mouth. You'll use their excuses as your excuses. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you peek inside of our home for just a moment and peek inside, like lift the curtain back and let you on the inside of what a typical day in the Johnson household actually looks like. So let's get started. All right, so I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning after an awesome night with my husband. We had just came back from San Francisco, and Hans and I were apart for several days, and that usually doesn't work out too well for us. But we had a date the minute I came off the plane. He also had flown in from Colorado, and we spent the whole evening together. And it was just the two of us, which was really awesome. And I got to hear my husband talk for hours about his experience in Colorado because he's learning actually how to fly a twin engine. So he's super excited about that. And he had lots of experience that he needed to share, and I got to hear a lot about what he was doing. So after a very fulfilling evening alone with my wonderful, beautiful man, we got up this morning, and first thing that I do every single morning is I spend time with God. First thing is I read my Bible. And I'm a cover-to-cover kind of girl. I just, start from page 1, go all the way to the end kind of thing. So wherever it was that I was this morning, I just picked up right where the little ribbon is, and I just began to read. I also then was inspired to add something to my sermon that I'm giving tonight on the Spiritual Equipping broadcast. So I had written a message, and I found something that really applied to finish off tonight's message. So I actually wrote that down in my journal and wrote out all of it, and I added it to that particular message. I had some time to pray, to talk to God, as well as, I don't know what you call it, sing, worship, whatever. Took a shower. I got out of the shower because I had realized that I had to be on camera today, which is what I'm doing with you right now. So I had to look a little different than normal. Just a little. So I took a shower, washed my hair, and let my hair air dry, put my makeup on, came out and started working with the boys with their homeschool stuff, making sure that they were staying on track, asking how the grades were, making sure Roman was taking notes, making sure that they were catching up because we missed a couple days, and so wanted to make sure that they were getting right back on track. So, and that's pretty much a typical morning for me, is the routine that I pretty well just gave you. From there, I had my radio show. Today's Wednesday, so every Wednesday I've got my radio show, and began to prepare for that. got myself hooked into the station in the studio, did that. In the middle of that, ended up contacting Raven because she'd been talking about doing some videos on, Danny, people want to know like how you do your hair, how you cook. Let's do some how-to videos. And I said, hey, my hair's super frizzy. I got to make it look right. Let's go ahead and do a video on that, and we'll talk about self-image. So literally, as soon as the show was done at 12:30 Texas time, she was in my bathtub with an iPad with my frizzy hair, and we began to work on getting the hair curled in time to be able to finish the rest of my day. We had like 15 minutes. It only took 7 minutes to create that video and curl the hair. So we created a video that is probably already posted on Facebook right now. Let's see, what happened after that? I had a 1 o'clock appointment and did some coaching, and then I coached my nephew down in Nicaragua. He's managing our social media down in Central America. And then here we are. Sat down, looked at the scripts of what we were gonna talk about on video today, made myself lunch, which was in a shaker with some chia seeds and some vanilla powder from a protein shake, slammed down that protein shake. Now I'm talking to you. What am I doing after this? Well, at 4 o'clock, we should be all done. At that time, I will go outside, pick some basil, create some pesto, boil some pasta, cut up some chicken, throw it all together, saute some green beans and some garlic. Ta-da! Dinner will be done in about 30 minutes, including creating the sauce. We will clean up the kitchen as a family. We will talk at the dinner table about how everybody's day went. And then about an hour after dinner, I'll be live again for the Spiritual Equipping broadcast that takes place at 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 Eastern Time. After that, I'll spend 30 minutes on Facebook building relationships with people and telling them how much I care about them and how happy I was that they were on that show. After that, it's me and Hans time after we put the boys to bed and have a chance to pray together as a family. So yeah, and it's me and Hans for the rest of the night. Usually get to bed around 11, sometimes midnight, depending on how things are going. And we get up and we start all over. Tomorrow is a little bit different of a day. Tomorrow is actually my day off. So that'll look a little different, which will be laundry, cooking, grocery shopping. We were gone, the kitchen's pretty bare. Catching up on mom stuff. Gotta make some dentist appointments, gotta make an eye doctor appointment, things like that. So I'm sure your day looks probably pretty similar. Wednesdays, I kind of have a split work day, so that's why my day might look a little bit different than yours, but that's it. So successful people put their pants on the same exact way everybody else does, and we've got challenges like everybody else does. So that's the mom, the wife, and the businesswoman, and radio talk show host, all slammed into one day. So there you go. Are you exhausted? I'm not. I can't be tired yet. I got a long day still left to go. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, by the way, like this video, then hit the like button at the top. Share this video with others because people really are curious on how successful millionaires do it. Hopefully I expose some fantasies. My day looks very similar to everybody else's. But share the video if you liked it. Leave us a comment. We do these for free. They're obviously not paid. So if you'd like to keep these free videos coming to you, share them with the world. We just want to make a difference in people's lives, one life at a time. Hope this was encouraging to you. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.